We've got another head coach opening in college football, so let's talk about the top candidates to replace Hugh Freeze at Auburn. Number one's got to be John Summerall. You've seen his name thrown out almost as much as Lane Kiffin's at some of these jobs. I think he's going to end up taking one of them, especially with all these bigger name coaches signing those extensions. With Summerall, the jump just makes way too much sense. He can't turn down Auburn or LSU or Florida over Tulane, and as much as that hurts to hear as a Tulane fan, it's probably going to be what's going to happen. So this one makes a lot of sense. Eli Drinkwitz, obviously a guy Auburn will offer. The question remains, is Auburn a better job than Missouri in the modern era of college football? Drinkwitz might decide that it's not. He might sign an extension like we've seen some other coaches do, surprisingly, and that's the reason that he's number two rather than number one. DJ Durkin's an interesting one because the best part of Auburn's football team over the last year, arguably 2 years, has been their defense, and that's been DJ Durkin who's done that. If they show a lot of really great stuff, if they pull off a couple upset victories, if they beat Bama with him as the interim, maybe he gets the offer. He's a guy that obviously has head coaching experience. Lane Kiffin, obviously, we'll see his name in this conversation. He is highlighted in all of these SEC jobs that are open. He can only take one of them, and at this point, I've got a suspicion it could just be posturing for an extension at Ole Miss, but we'll see what ends up happening. Brent Key, an attractive name. The question always remains, can you get him away from his alma mater? Who knows? Glenn Schumann, though, that's one that might make a lot of sense for Auburn. Might be a little bit more under the radar, the defensive coordinator at Georgia right now. James Franklin could be in this conversation just because of the prowess he had at Penn State, the ability to elevate a team back to the level where Auburn's trying to scrap to right now. Could be a conversation. And then finally, we got Fran Brown. I've just seen his name thrown out in this conversation too many times for it to just be a coincidence. I do think there might actually be some interest from Auburn in seeing if they can get the former Georgia assistant back to the SEC. But let me know down in the comments, who do you think the next head coach at Auburn will be?